Hi, everybody. This is Gretchen and Annie from Donuts and Pie Fitness. And today we're really excited to be talking to Tamilee Webb. She is the star of the famous Buns of Steel and Abs of Steel videos. She sold over 14 million copies combined. She is a best-selling author of 4 books. She was a kinesiologist, but it was what were you called? Exercise science major way before, actually a master's degree in that, way before kinesiology was really even a thing. You were way ahead of your time. And then in 2008, she was inducted into the Fitness Hall of Fame. So she's done it all, and we're so excited to have you here, Tamilee.
Oh, it's an honor to be with both of you.
So in looking at some of the things you do, I was really struck with that you emphasize all the time that people often look fit but are not necessarily fit. And I see that. It really struck me because I do see it. People may look really fit, but they're not as strong as they could be, and they don't actually feel as fit as they could. And I just love you to talk about that. I think that that's a really important factor when people are trying to get fit, like person over 50. How do they even start actually being fit?
Yeah. Well, going back to what you said about the looking at people's bodies is that I never try and judge people's bodies. Like once someone said, it must be really hard being around. I find it hard being around you sometimes because I feel like you're always judging me. And I'm like, oh, I hope that's not what you think that I'm doing. She goes, no, I don't think that you're doing this because of your business. You're in the business of helping bodies. So, and when I look at people's bodies, my philosophy is that fitness really begins from the inside out. It doesn't begin from the outside in. So if we could unzip our bodies and take a look on the inside, what would that look like? Because we know we can be skinny fat. We can be a little bit bigger but healthier than the person that's skinny. So in getting started, especially at this age, I always have people say, well, if they're coming to me as a personal trainer, they're not coming to me and saying, I want abs of steel and I want a butt that looks like this. And I want, they're not looking to have a bikini body. They're looking to feel better in their body, to have more energy, and to be stronger. Because we know as we get older, our muscles get weaker, our body slowly deteriorates, and we got to keep on it. And so if it's to motivate you to work out with a friend or with a group or with a trainer, whatever motivates you, you have to find what that is. Like there's people who enjoy taking my group classes, but they're not interested in personal training. They're not interested when to do videos at home because they want to be in that energy of a group and the music's going and the teacher's right in front of you. So you got to find what makes you tick, what's going to keep you motivated to do that. And then also finding the right person that you're going to connect with. So you might need to interview a few of them. So if you're looking to hire a personal trainer, meet with them. I always give my clients a complimentary session. I want to know that, because there's times that I have not hired someone or taken them on because I feel like we're not a good fit. And I will refer them to somebody else that I think that they're a good fit with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
that totally makes sense.
Yeah. And you've said, and I love this, that exercises don't get old. It's the hairstyles, the leotards, sometimes the production value. And you've created a Design Your Fit program. And I'd love to know the motivation and actually tell us all about it.
Yeah. So Design Your Fit plans came about because I have, over 60 something videos. And what I realize is that people will go back to what they did when they got results. So Buns of Steel still sells. People, they're like, I got in the best shape of my life when I was doing X, Y, and Z. And sometimes they forget that I've done 22 of the titles, and there are many more, right? So which one of those? So I decided that wouldn't it be great if you could kind of pick and choose which workouts you wanted from which videos? Because a lot of times they'll say, I really loved your Abs of Steel program 1, but then when I go to do the lower body, I like it from your quick toning Buns of Steel lower body. So what I did is I created a platform and I edited down all the videos. So if it was a half an hour videos and they're in 10-minute segments, I broke them down. So in Design Your Fit plans, it's a subscription base, but you go in there and you can say, well, you know what, I've got 10 minutes and I want to do 10 minutes of abs. So you go to the abs, 10 minutes, and you just pick and choose which ones you want to do. You go, I have a 15-minute, so the same thing, you can go to 15-minute, 20-minute, or 30 minutes. It depends on how much time you have. Now, I don't label them, this is Abs of Steel, Buns of Steel. It's labeled Abs 1, Abs 2, Abs 3, so you can go through them and you can pick and choose which ones you want. So each month I upload, when I say new videos, sometimes they're my old ones that I've edited, and sometimes I'm recording new stuff basically off my phone, but they're still 10-minute workout, 15 minutes, but they're not the high production that we did before. So going back when you said, you know, exercise doesn't get old, it really doesn't if you know which exercises are good. And hopefully with my background in education, that's how I always design my workouts. Because as you guys know, we don't look at exercises, oh, that looks fun, or that looks, you know, I don't know what the right word for it is, but we look at it in a technical form.
Right.
What is this exercise doing for them? And is it contraindicated? Who could do it? Who can't do it? How could we modify it so everybody could do it? So that's how I always put my programs together. So the exercises aren't old, but yes, oh my gosh, the leotards, the production, the hairstyle, yeah. Yes, it really gets old. My first video that I did with Buns of Steel, which is Buns of Steel 3, somebody said, oh, it sounded like you had a lisp. I'm like, I have a lisp? And it was the bad production. Oh. I mess up words sometimes, but it was the production of it. So the exercises still work, even today, but the outfits, I don't know. But I have to tell you guys, I was asked to do, I can't share who it's with. It's a celebrity because it's not out yet. But this whole retro thing, people are really coming back to retro. So they asked me to do this segment with a famous person, and they wanted it retro. They wanted it like Buns of Steel. So they're like, so could you bring some of your leotards? I'm like, are you serious? Like the thong leotards? And they're like, yeah.
Thong leotards, yeah. And your leg warmers?
And I'm like, I don't have any. And she's like, oh, don't worry. We'll just have, our wardrobe girl get you some. So I had to wear them again.
Well, that's something to look forward to see. So that is brilliant, putting that together like that. Often people, will say, what's the best exercise to do? And it's the one they will do and the one they can do. So you've really provided a function of that. And that's just brilliant. It's really sought after. So yay for you. That was really good. So the last thing is, what would your prescription be for living enthusiastically?
Oh, it is whatever fills your soul, whatever makes you laugh. So I usually start my day off with, I set my intentions, I'll do my meditation. And if I'm feeling for whatever reason, maybe down, I'll definitely do this. But most of the time I'm always doing it anyway. I go and I find videos that make me laugh, that warm my heart, that sets my tone for the day. And they're usually funny animal videos because I'm a huge animal activist. But it's anything that makes me want to laugh. So when doing anything in life, it's like, if that wasn't fun, then don't do it. So I'll have clients come to me and say, I hate exercise. I'm like, well, then you just haven't done the right exercises. You haven't found the right program for yourself.
Yeah.
And it could be like, I have one client, she goes, and she said that I hate exercise. And I go, well, then why are you here? And she said, because I need to get stronger. And I go, okay. She goes, but I only have 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, give me 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And she has been with me now for like 8 months. And her husband said, I got to hand it to you. She has never lasted this long with exercise. Never. And it's because I'm constantly changing it up for her, keeping her mind going. We're talking. And before she knows it, she's already done her workout. I was like, wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
And I feel great. And she's gotten stronger.
Good for you. That's a great testimony for sure.
That is so cool. I love it. So Tamilee, what we're going to do is we'll link to your videos, your website, and all the information everybody needs to know about you and to learn more, to participate in your videos, in your classes. So it'd be great. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. I am giving. In fact, I want people to know, because I've been doing lots of podcasts lately, and the thing that I love doing is getting to know my clients. So I am doing free 15-minute consultations. So if anybody out there, just go to my Facebook page, Tamilee Webb Fitness, and just book an appointment. And I just want to know, how can I help you either get motivated to work out or with your exercise? I do online coaching, training. If you're in the San Diego area, I'm still teaching classes, and there's Design Your Fit Plan. But I like talking to people, and I want to know more about it. I do have an ebook that will be coming out. It's called Ageless Through the Decades. And it's talking about, we do age and our bodies change, but look at us. I mean, I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm in my 60s, and
Me too.
We are too. Yay.
I just keep going, and it's the only body I got. And so take care of your body, and your body will take care of you.
God, you are the best. Thank you so much, Tamilee.
So welcome, ladies. I so thank you for what you're doing for all of us out there. So continue what you're doing, and great success.
Thank you.
Thanks so
Glad to be
much.
part of it.
Mhm.
All right. Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.